Ladies and gentlemen, please get seated. We have photo opportunities later when the signature happens. Photographers, please get seated. We have photo opportunities later. Please, for this commercial announcement, welcome with me Mr. Hung, Chairman of Vietjet Air, and Madame Tao, President and CEO of Vietjet Air. And from the Airbus side, Fabrice Béger, President and CEO. I hand over to you to welcome our customer.
Good morning, everybody. Continued international network development, thereby promoting trade, tourism, and investment between countries in the region and in the world. We will work and connect on the spirit of cooperation for development. Vietjet has probably done a revolution in Vietnam aviation industry, and Vietjet. We are even prouder to have Airbus on our side and supporting in this innovation and development. On this occasion, I would like to thank the government of France and Vietnam, their top management, Airbus, and the team for making this cooperation possible. This cooperation is helping to develop not only Vietnam's aviation industry, but also the aviation industry in the region. Once again, thanks for joining us today. We wish you all health, happiness, and success. Thank you.
Thank you. Now let's do the signatures.
Monsieur Béger. Merci de votre côté. Okay?
S'il vous plaît.
Ah, voilà. On est que ici, s'il vous plaît. On n'est pas dans le mur.
Thank you very much.
Maybe you could do a
Okay, Monsieur Béger, Monsieur Lee. Okay.
Please, here.
Okay. On your right. That's great. Everybody looking this way? Okay, please. Please. All this way. Monsieur Béger. Okay, Monsieur Lee. Monsieur Lee. Okay. Again, German. Sir.
Okay, start the Q&A session. Photographers, please.
A pleasure to have you again this morning with us, and you are one of the fastest growing carriers in Asia and I believe in the world. I just recall that the first airplane took the sky in 2011. It was a leased aircraft at that time, and then you announced in Singapore last year, February 14th, so almost a year ago,
an order for the 320 family CEO and NEO of 64 aircraft. And today we are just confirming the incredible success of your airline, gaining market share in Vietnam. And you need more aircraft, and we are very pleased to support further your growth. It confirms the trend of the market that in countries like Vietnam, in Asia, in Southeast Asia, there is a huge potential, a huge demand, and when you have low-cost carriers bringing value for money for the passengers, they immediately transform that into a big success. So we are very pleased to have been selected, and I hand over now to Chairman Hung to give you the details of this new order.
Thank you, Mr. President. Dear Mr. Fabrice Fraser, Mr. Jolie, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Vietjet, I am happy to be here at the Paris Air Show 2015 and to announce the continuing strategic cooperation between Vietjet and Airbus today. Therefore, Vietjet will sign another contract with Airbus to purchase 6 more A321 with value of $682 million. This aircraft will be delivered on 2017 to tap the airline's growth rapid. Vietjet has made a breakthrough in Vietnam's aviation market, offering millions of people the opportunity to travel on a new and modern aircraft. Vietjet, the private airline with its broad new age concept, and has been awarded an open policy of the government of Vietnam. Vietjet takes a leading position in using new technology for the airline in the region, and features the latest Airbus of 325 aircraft with an average age of less than 3 years. Vietjet has become a favorite airline in Vietnam as well as in the region after 3-year operation with nearly 40% domestic market share. Vietjet is now operating 30 routes domestically and internationally to Thailand, Singapore, Korea, China, Taiwan, Cambodia, and has carried over 13 million passengers with load factor at around 90%. The purchase of this A321, one of the most modern single aircraft manufactured by Airbus, is in addition to a deal last year by Vietjet and Airbus for the purchase and lease of up to 100 aircraft. As of earlier 2015, a total of 6 A320 and A321 aircraft has been delivered to Vietjet, and as per the contract, Vietjet will continue to receive 6 to 12 aircraft every year until the order is completed. This order for an additional 6 A321 aircraft from Airbus to be delivered in 2017 further underscores Vietjet's growth strong, which is exceeding expectations since the first contract. We highly appreciate the professional collaboration of Airbus and believe that this is the basis for
the CEOs versus the NEOs. So did your near-term growth, did you realize you had a gap in front of your near-term growth? And then the other question I have, do you have any low-cost long-haul ambitions?
Cái hợp đồng là 100 máy bay của Vietjet thì cái thời hạn giao hàng có một số tàu đã bắt đầu giao từ năm 2018 và 2019, và với cái tốc độ phát triển rất là nhanh chóng của Vietjet thời gian vừa qua thì cái lượng lượng máy bay mà theo cái hợp đồng của 100 tàu sẽ giao vào trong 2017 và 2018 là không đủ cho cái việc phục vụ hành khách của chúng tôi, cho nên là chúng tôi có phải đặt thêm với Airbus ngày hôm nay và chúng tôi có kế hoạch là sẽ tiếp tục đặt thêm nữa.
Hello. Thank you very much for your question. I would like to answer for your question as we understand last year we signed a contract with Airbus during the time of Singapore Air Show for the 100 aircraft, but actually for the 2017 and 2018 is that we have not enough aircraft for the meeting with our requirement because the fleet is a development and also company development sadly and not enough aircraft, and therefore we have to come back again with our strategic partner, our friend Airbus for the additional A321.
Cho nên tàu bay thân rộng để bay đường dài thì hiện tại là chúng tôi đang có những nghiên cứu rất là nghiêm túc, bởi vì đây cũng là một cái nhu cầu cũng đang rất là nóng tại cái khu vực châu Á Thái Bình Dương mà nơi mà chúng tôi hoạt động tích cực, và chúng tôi sẽ có những cái kết quả trong thời gian sớm nhất để thông báo tới quý vị.
Come back again with your question concerning with the long haul or wide body aircraft. Yes, of course we are very seriously and continuing studying about the opportunity for operation such this aircraft. We understand that we may have chance, and I hope that we may come back earlier.
Another question.
In that case, I'll just ask, when would you like to move on the long haul plan, maybe? And has John already managed to sell you a couple of A330s for that ambition?
Chúng tôi đang có nhắc lại là đang có những nghiên cứu rất là nghiêm túc và chắc là sẽ có thông tin trong thời gian rất sớm với quý vị.
Yes, of course, I would like to remind again, yeah, we are very seriously and for studying, and we'll come back with you in soon. And we do hope that with our strategy and plan for the next few years.
Bởi vì chúng tôi cũng rất là kỳ vọng vào cái tăng trưởng rất là nhu cầu rất là lớn của khu vực châu Á Thái Bình Dương đối với những cái chặng bay tầm trung và tầm dài.
Because we are looking for the it means in the Asia Pacific region now the aviation is very growing and developing very fast, and therefore we try to meet with the requirement. I think that we may come back soon.
Xin thông tin là ở tại nước Mỹ chẳng hạn là có khoảng 3 triệu người Mỹ gốc Việt và họ rất là có cái nhu cầu trở về cái khu vực quê hương của mình hay là khu vực châu Á để hoạt động kinh doanh du lịch và các hoạt động khác.
And therefore, yes, of course, we are studying for the long haul and medium range of the route. And one information we would like to share with you, for example, in the United States, we have around 3 million Vietnamese overseas, who's the own way try to come back home and to do business and to come back for the tourists and another one and another thing, and they are waiting for the long haul and direct flight from the US to Vietnam.
Hiện tại chúng tôi đang phối hợp rất là chặt chẽ với Airbus để mà nghiên cứu cái chương trình bay đường dài và tàu bay thân rộng này, và chúng tôi hy vọng là sẽ sớm có cái kết quả tích cực, có cái tin vui tới các quý vị.
Together with our partner and our strategic partner Airbus and Airbus team, we are working together.
What is it, Seattle Times?
Nếu như bà đang quan tâm đến cái sản phẩm máy bay thân rộng thì cái máy bay 787 và 7
Nghĩ rằng là cái điều quan tâm và ưu tiên tập trung lớn nhất của Vietjet ngày hôm nay là vẫn là máy bay thân hẹp, và chúng tôi cái việc ưu tiên vẫn là tập trung làm tốt cái hợp đồng 107 cái máy bay với Airbus mà chúng tôi đang làm thì đều là máy bay thân hẹp. Còn tôi cũng nhắc lại là máy bay thân rộng thì chúng tôi đang có những nghiên cứu nghiêm túc, và thực ra là cá nhân tôi thì cũng bay cả A380 đến 787. Tôi nghĩ là các máy bay thân rộng đối với cá nhân tôi thì rất là hấp dẫn. Còn đối với công ty thì ngày hôm nay thì nó vẫn phải tập trung vào để làm tốt nhất cái hợp đồng 107 cái máy bay này.
To answer to for your question, I would like to confirm again. Yes, we are in our policy and our strategy. We strictly follow with the narrow body and for the daily operation, and we try to together with Airbus to finalize the contract with the delivery on time with all of our contract. I mean, for the 100 aircraft contract we have, and together with today we have the 6 aircraft more. And for the wide body, yes, of course, we are very seriously for studying. And myself personally, I already have the fly with A380 with 787. I think that is also good aircraft. But anyway, we focus to the narrow body with the A320 family aircraft.
Và tôi tin rằng chúng tôi sẽ ưu tiên đầu tiên là sẽ thực hiện tốt nhất và khả năng là sẽ tiếp tục đặt hàng những máy bay thân này.
Also, the most priority we are strictly to exercise our contract with Airbus, and I do hope that in the near future we may come back with additional order for the narrow body.
Do we have another question in the room? Yes, please.
Good morning, Jackie from Aero Thailand. What is your plan for to deploy this order or on the previous order, and how is progress on your subsidiary in Thailand or other country?
Những cái đặt hàng này là chúng tôi cũng có dự kế hoạch là sẽ chuyển giao cho các cái liên doanh hoặc là các cái công ty liên kết của mình tại trong khu vực, mà trong đó bao gồm có cả Thái Lan. Và tôi cũng xin chia sẻ là bởi vì chúng tôi thiếu tàu bay cho nên là đang chờ đợi những cái chiếc tàu bay nhận về để cho các liên doanh ở Thái Lan sớm nhất là có cái số lượng tàu bay để đi vào cái hoạt động với một cái quy mô phù hợp.
Yeah, thank you very much for the question. I would like to say that in our contract with Airbus, we also
để có thể sớm hình thành các cái liên doanh hoặc các công ty liên kết để có thể sử dụng những cái máy bay mà chúng tôi đặt hàng chung cho các cái liên doanh của công ty này.
And yes, of course, for another country in the region, and we also have the plan for have the joint venture on the set up the airline or set up the company together with partner in the region, and we try to have a company and send our aircraft there for the operation.
Và nhắc lại là khu vực châu Á Thái Bình Dương là khu vực phát triển hàng không đặc biệt là năng động và nhu cầu tiềm năng còn rất lớn, nhất là ở những cái nước đang phát triển, ví dụ như là Myanmar, ví dụ như là Cambodia, và kể cả những cái thị trường như là Trung Quốc.
Yeah, I would like to share with you, I would like to say during this summer we have not enough aircraft, and therefore we have fly even in the night time. We have to lease the additional aircraft.
Thank you. I conclude the first part of this press conference, the Airbus commercial announcement part, but Vietjet Air has also more partnership announcements to make. And I hand over to you, Mr. Hung, for the second part of this press conference. We have a short movie in between by our customer, but the Airbus part is now over. Thanks for staying in the room. For those of you who are interested, and join us later for more press announcements to make. Watch the screen outside. And I hand over now to our dear guests from Vietjet Air. I thank you, Mr. Hung, Mrs. Tao, for this order, and Fabrice, John, your next appointment is waiting.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Thank you very much. I see you in lunch there.
Welcome all of you to the collaboration agreement signed between Vietjet Air and BNP Paribas, as well as Vietjet Air and our partner for the insurance program. The first part, I would like to say that is the aviation industry in Vietnam, in particular in Asia Pacific region, is generally expect
experiencing the fastest growing pace in the world. At Vietjet, we are proud to have the new and modern fleet. We are trying to changing the aviation in Vietnam and expanding our domestic and international network while applying and develop a strategy and creating a new chapter of history of Vietnam aviation industry. Today, the first part, we already signed the agreement, purchase agreement for 6 aircraft, A321 with Airbus. But it's very important for us, the aircraft financing. And therefore, today, we would like to inform to you that BNP Paribas is a leading international bank in the aviation finance. Today, BNP Paribas and Vietjet will sign a credit agreement for the PDP financing that will enable Vietjet to purchase 6 aircraft from the Airbus A321 family. The first thing I would like to invite and introduce Mr. Antoine Treguier, General Managing Aviation Aircraft Financing from BNP Paribas, to deliver his speech. Please.
Well, thank you very much for being here. And it's a great honor for BNP Paribas to be invited to such a ceremony. You know, BNP Paribas is a leading bank in aviation, and we have our desk in Singapore. We have developed a very strong relationship with this company, and especially we have now developed more local proximity thanks to our new branch in Hanoi, and this is creating interesting and efficient presence in this region, and we expect that we have some more business to do with Vietjet in the future.
Thank you. Yes, of course. Now is we have the signing ceremony between the BNP Paribas and Vietjet Air for the PDP financing up to $60 million. I would like to invite Mr. Antoine Trezeguet and Miss Hein from BNP Paribas. From the Vietjet Air side, I would like to invite Dr. Nguyễn Thanh Hùng, Vice Chairman, Madam Thao, President and CEO, and as well as Mr. Chu is a member of board to the podium for the witness with for the signing ceremony. Thank you, and please. Thank you. Thank you.
And Vietjet, we are very proud to be part of this exciting Vietjet journey. As two companies joining forces, we represent 60%, we think, approximately of the world's airlines in the insurance marketplace. And together we will continue to look after this exciting airline. We are constantly impressed by Vietjet's focus on safety and training. And we feel confident that with the amount of investment and attention to this detail, that will remain.
and we are very grateful and for being involved, and we would also, of course, like to congratulate you on your new order announced today.
Represents from the Viet insurance company, the leading insurance company in Vietnam, to deliver his speech for the ceremony for today. Please.
Thank you, everybody, to giving us the opportunity to be here to cite insurance contract and insurance advising activity for Vietjet from now to 2015 and for the following years. We thank our partner, our reinsurance, international reinsurance broker advising us, and our client as well, who were helpful in completing this insurance program. We are Viet and Petro Vietnam Insurance Company and TIC, which is the largest and the most experienced insurance company in Vietnam. And you know, aviation insurance is most dependable on international market, but the contribution of local insurance company is very important because it's like initial investigation and initial rescue and everything, which is happening locally. So we thank everybody for providing us opportunity to be here. And above all else, we thank for Vietjet, our also client, who make us to be here today. And we commit that we provide our best resource to give Vietjet the best benefit in insurance activity. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, of course, I would like to invite Madam Tham, the President and CEO of Vietjet, Mr. Hong, the Vice Chairman, Mr. Chu, the member of board, to the podium for the witness with the signing document. As well, I would like to invite the Sam Document from the village with from GNT is Martin Trooper, and as well as our local insurance company, Viet, PVI as well, and okay, please come and to exercise your, important agreement for today. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Thắng would like to invite you for signing. Thank you. Cứ ngồi đi, cứ để ngồi đâu được. Yes. Yes, please sign. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Pat Tay. Okay.
Mình mới là trả lời, báo chí thì trả lời đi. Xong mọi người đặt câu hỏi đi. Câu hỏi điểm vào cho mình.
Yes, of course, we are willing to answer your question, please. Yes, please.